Now, a perfect way to ease into a busy week is to witness a genuine and heartfelt talent. Here to perform a rendition of West Side Story, Jeannie's favourite, I Feel Pretty. This is Ashley Oneal Stapelfeldt. Take it away.
Pretty and witty and wise. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who could that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning, oh so stunning. Feel like running and dancing for joy. For I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key. A committee should be organized to honor me. I feel sunny, I feel dizzy, I feel fizzy and funny and fine, and so pretty, Miss South Africa should just resign. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who could that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning, oh so stunning. Feel like running and dancing for joy. For I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful
Oh, so pretty. Someone who is also looking absolutely drop-dead gorgeous on her first day of work. What a way to show out and show off. This is Do Me, or, of course, Chew Me.
Chew Me.
If you prefer, first day on the job, how are you feeling?
Well, firstly, I feel pretty, but I feel very excited. I'm happy to be home, finally.
Yes.
So I look forward to this.
I'm so looking forward to having you in the kitchen because you have definitely started off the year with a bang, having an incredible recipe up your sleeve. So what are you going to be cooking up on your first day?
Today we have these beautiful fish tacos. It's still early in the year, so everyone is still feeling healthy. So something light to get us into the mood. Fish tacos with some slaw, pineapple, some beautiful flavors actually to go, actually made with our butter oil. So yeah, let's look forward to that.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's cost effective, it's absolutely delicious, and something to enjoy for the entire family. If you would like to try this recipe at home, all you need to do is SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. But don't worry, we'll give you all the details on how to whip this up a little later on in the show. But for now, over to Jeannie and the pretty lady.
Ashley Oneal Stapelfeldt has a voice that quite literally descended from the corridors of heaven. She joins us now to chat about her amazing gift. Please do connect with us online. If you've got any questions for Ashley, tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the official hashtag Afternoon Express. Visit on our Facebook page, go visit our Instagram, but please do enjoy this talented dish. How are you, lovely?
Hi, Jeannie. I'm good. How are you?
If I can just tell you, West Side Story, and that song is one of my favourite show tunes of all time. And it just does so much for female empowerment, because if you think of the words, like just making women feel pretty. I absolutely love that song.
I love it too. That's one of my favourite songs to sing in, like, all of my repertoire. I feel pretty. It just does something for you, you know?
Yeah.
You step into it and
you
it's
just
like, I
feel
feel pretty.
after you hear the words. And you certainly are incredibly pretty, but so talented as well. One thing about opera is it's not not like any other kind of art or music. Well, I suppose it is. But if you've just got to have it. You've got it or you don't, because it is so difficult. Well, at least it looks difficult. How did you choose opera as your preferred genre?
Well, it's funny that you say you either have it or you don't, because I didn't start with singing opera.
Oh, really?
I was at KZN before I came to UCT, and I wasn't doing opera, I was doing music and drama. And I went to a lunch hour concert with the KZN Philharmonic Orchestra was playing, and there were these girls on stage. I still remember they had these beautiful white dresses on, and the conductor was just conducting.
Amazing.
And I looked at them and I was like, I want to sound like that. I really want to sound like that. And so I told my music teacher at the time, and so she helped me prepare for an audition. I sang 2 pieces.
Wow.
I'd never sung in Italian before. I didn't know a word of Italian, and so it was a big adjustment.
Yeah.
But I got into the program, and then I did a transfer to UCT.
One thing, opera is really big in South Africa. Like, I didn't realize it was as big as what it was. But obviously, Italian opera is where it's at. Yes. And I've interviewed a lot of opera singers, and Italian opera is huge. Do you have to learn to speak Italian?
Yes. Part of my degree is that we have to do a module in Italian. So you do Italian A and Italian B.
So parli italiano?
My Italian teacher's watching this.
Parli piano.
See, it's so funny because sometimes I will see my French lecturer. You know, you spend like 2 years doing a course, and then sometimes you see your French lecturer, it's like, oh my gosh, okay, I need to remember what to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did French, Italian, and a bit of German as well.
If I can give you any advice, especially with any of the Latin languages, it's always so much easier to learn them just conversationally. Yes. So I don't know if you're single, but I would recommend finding yourself a really, really good-looking Italian boyfriend. And just speak to him day in and day out. And there's your lessons. Yeah. It'll be an absolute pleasure.
I think it's like that with most languages. It's practicing and speaking it and listening to it as well. Because I've learned a lot of it. I think you learn, as opera students, we learn a lot of Italian through the music that we sing, because you've got to sit with the music and you've got to do a word by word translation. And it's like, and I think that once you've learned those words, they sort of stick with you forever.
They
and you're
do.
like, oh, okay, I remember that.
It always sounds so passionate when it's in Italian. So there you go. There's a
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So now, music and opera, and especially music, is quite literally in your blood. Is it true that your father was a smooth operator?
He was. My dad was in an a cappella group when he was in high school, and my mum was in the choir when she was in high school. So I think that's maybe where I got it from.
Yeah.
Those are my parents. Yes, they're on the screen.
They must be so tremendously proud of you.
Hi, Mom
but I mean, do you sing, like, what do your family lunches look like? Everybody singing around the table or in the kitchen?
It's more when we go on like road trips and when we're driving. Like there's always going to be Lionel Richie, and there's always, who else do we listen to? Anita Baker, always in the car. And my mom and I always have to beg my dad. We're like, please harmonize this, please sing. And he acts shy, but he loves doing it. So yeah.
I always appreciate, work that comes from the voice, because obviously I work with my voice.
Yeah.
And I know how difficult it is to work with your voice, because one day you can have it, the next day you can't. Yeah. It's a very temperamental little instrument, this thing. Yeah. So how do you look after yours and nurture it and prepare it for sometimes some of those big chords that you've got to bust out?
I think that the most important thing to remember is that when you sing, your entire body is working, and that's something that I think people don't realize.
Yeah.
Like your entire body has to be there, and everything has to be sort of in harmony.
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes, you see people step on stage and they go a bit off, or something happens. It happens.
Yeah.
So for me, it's sort of always trying to just, before I warm up, I make sure that before I warm up my voice, I make sure that my body's warm. Do a few stretches, things like that. And
but it's all breathing, isn't it?
It is breathing, but so this is the thing that I realized. I didn't know that I can breathe the way that I can.
No,
I learned that last
year. Saxophone, girl. I'm pretty sure you're the best breather in the world.
That's why I started playing saxophone, because I wanted to sort of help my diaphragm and help my breathing. But I also think that a large part of it comes from being aware that your body can do certain things.
So tell me how to breathe properly.
How to breathe properly. Okay, firstly, a lot of people make the mistake that they say breathe in. It's not like that. It has to be here. Yes, it has to be here. And think of it, I usually think of it like breathing into the back of your spine. It's not this way, it's all around. So feel it everywhere and just...
Yeah, central diaphragmatic, so it's got to be here. Yes. But it's harder than it sounds.
But I think it's also muscle memory.
Yeah.
Because I think that your muscles also grow as you get older, so yeah.
I can't wait to watch you do a show when you're busting out on the saxophone and then into opera and then you kind of create the music. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You are such a joy with such a beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you.
What an incredible talent. Now, we've asked you online if you've got any questions for Ashley, and we've got Tayelo BT, who has asked, I can sing contralto. Can she sing a higher note for us, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So you're a soprano.
I am a soprano.
What is higher than soprano?
My soprano friends are watching me on TV and they're like, no, I don't. My teachers probably, no, I don't
What's
think
the
it's
highest?
it's a coloratura.
And can you do a coloratura?
I think coloratura is actually more a way of singing than a sort of a voice part because
Okay.
you get your bass, you get your baritone, your tenor,
Yeah.
and your soprano. So what was the question? Would you like me to sing it now?
She definitely wants you to sing higher.
Sure, did you see the window go?
I think that was okay.
I love that. We definitely saw a crack in our windows over there. Why don't you link us to ad break, but with a little note, a little song?
Oh.
So we'll be back right after the break.
Hi, everyone. We'll be back after the break.